I didn't say we're going to make a new style or we're going to make the film very stylish. It's the way I saw it. And I drew as many of the shots as possible so that we wouldn't have a situation where we walk on the set and we didn't know where the camera was going to be placed.
Marty does the very best storyboards of anybody I've ever seen. And he does them in part, and I think it's very important, it's hard to explain this to anyone except from the inside. It's important that storyboards not be good, not be well drawn, and not be complete or artistic in any way. At least it's important to me. And Marty never did that. He did wonderful kind of little sketches like this, you know, and then it would be an arrow, and there would be blood, and it would be red. And it had a cartoon quality, and it gave vibrancy to what he was trying to express. They were like road directions, really, more than anything else. They pointed, they said, we're going this way with this, we're going to go this way, we're going to do this, you know. And that's why they were so good.
Before we shot the first scene, I arrived on the set early in the morning at this parking garage where the cabs shape up on the west side of Manhattan. And Marty was there and he was setting up the shot, and I said, how do you feel? How do you live? And he didn't sleep too well last night. He had trouble sleeping, but he had made some sketches. And he had, in his own kind of drawing way, sketched out this opening sequence. But it came out of his insomnia and his restlessness.
The guy who picked me up in the morning then picked Marty up. Now, this was only the days I worked. You know, Marty, I guess, never got to bed until like, 4 a.m. because always he was still sleeping. And I would get out of the car and ring the door, and it was the same thing every morning, right? Oh, Marty, we're downstairs. Oh my God, oh my God, oh God, oh God, oh God. No, it's all right. It's, it's, oh no, oh God. So, I think it was tough for him.
You know, Marty has an enormous visual sense and had strong ideas and strong images in his head. He did outrageous things. The shot where Robert De Niro goes this way and the camera goes that way and shows all his world that he experiences and then comes back and finds him. The crew were sort of shocked by it. Crews are very conservative in a curious way, and they made hundreds of shots following somebody. But the idea of letting him go that way and the camera go that way almost offended their sensibilities. After a while, they got used to that because they realized it was Marty, but none of them had worked with Marty before. And the idea of doing it was, I remember that that was the biggest thing I remember about it, was how shocking it was to the crew and how it made them nervous. The movie's full of that, of Marty thinking of something that nobody had ever done. He's talking on the telephone, and then the camera goes that way and just shows this empty hall. It's full of that stuff.
Well, okay. Can I call you again? Tomorrow or the next day?